And it's looking like summer in September.
Indeed, Ben, yes, absolutely. It's set to get hotter as we move through this week. Good afternoon to you. We're importing our warm air off the near continent. Temperatures are expected to rise. There's going to be plenty of sunshine around. We'll still have some mist and fog through the morning, indicative of the fact that we are now in meteorological autumn. However, the last time we saw temperatures in the low 30s, 32 Celsius, was back in June. It's been a little bit cooler than that since, but could we make 32 or more during this week?
And it's looking like summer in September.
Indeed, Ben, yes, absolutely. It's set to get hotter as we move through this week. Good afternoon to you. We're importing our warm air off the near continent. Temperatures are expected to rise. There's going to be plenty of sunshine around. We'll still have some mist and fog through the morning, indicative of the fact that we are now in meteorological autumn. However, the last time we saw temperatures in the low 30s, 32 Celsius, was back in June. It's been a little bit cooler than that since, but could we make 32 or more during this week with this current heat wave? Our air source coming in from the southeast. And at times the humidity will start to build as we move deep in the week. So that means nights will get warmer, a bit more uncomfortable as well. 30 Celsius or so again across the southeast. But again, it's the mid-20s further north. So you get the picture. It is going to be quite a prolonged hot and sunny spell. Temperatures do start coming down, though, into the following weekend. But it's not until we head into the following week that we start to see something a bit more unsettled and cooler for all of us. That's it from me, Ben.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, it's certainly looking warm, even hot, as we head through much of the rest of this week with heatwave criteria likely to be met. That is 3 or more consecutive days of temperatures over 28 degrees Celsius. Some rather muggy nights too, particularly through the middle part of the week. This morning it was a misty, foggy start to the day as captured by a weather watcher here in Enfield, but not too long before it all lifted. Beautiful weather watcher pictures of all the blue sky coming in from the Shard over to Barnes Wetlands here. I've got this southeasterly wind and it's just dragging in this very warm, humid feeling air from the near continent. So temperatures are likely to peak on Wednesday. We could get to 31 or even 32 Celsius with some muggy, humid nights to follow as we head through the middle of the week. What a lovely day.
I know, finally, Sophie. This is Wales, yes, but it's a fairly indicative story of the rest of the country. Away from the far northwest of Scotland, we've had blue sky, sunshine and warmth today. Temperatures widely into the high 20s, but some of us have seen temperatures 30 degrees, and we haven't seen temperatures like that since the beginning of July. And here, they're a little bit fresher, but generally, again, a good deal of fine weather, lots of sunshine coming through and lots of warmth. Temperatures widely, once again, into the high 20s. Now, that'll lead to a pretty uncomfortable night for sleeping. So the early hours of Wednesday morning will be warm, lots of sunshine. On Wednesday, we could see temperatures in excess of 31 degrees somewhere across central and southeast England, and increasingly humid with it. Now, with that humidity, we could just see a few sharp thundery showers developing Wednesday night into Thursday, and they may well drift their way steadily northwards as we go through the day on Thursday. Very hit and miss. You'll need to keep abreast of the forecast because the position of those showers and the frequency may well just change a little. But as we go through Thursday again, dry, settled, sunny, very warm, if not hot. And that story is set to continue as we head into the weekend as well.
Such feel-good songs, and it's Summer Night City here in London with all that sunshine. The lovely Kate is here with a check on the weather and loving the sunflowers.
You've just got to appreciate the sun when you get it, Riz. So thus the dress. It has been an absolutely beautiful day if you're after something a little warmer than we had for the whole of August. Now, today we just got over 30 Celsius in a couple of places in London. Blue sky and sunshine, and we haven't seen temperatures like that since the beginning of July. So perhaps welcome for sun, as of course the children go back to school this week. So all this sunshine, is it going to last? Well, yes it is. Now into tomorrow evening, it will start to feel a little bit more humid. We've still got this high pressure. This orangey yellow colour means that it's still going to be quite warm. The minimum temperature is probably staying around 17, 18 Celsius. So for Wednesday morning, we also have some Saharan dust heading in our direction. So look out for the sunrise on Wednesday and for the sunset on Wednesday. We still have the temperatures, we still have the clear skies, 31, potentially even 32 Celsius as we we head through the end of Wednesday afternoon. Now, is it a heat wave? Well, the threshold is 3 days above 28 Celsius, and it very much looks like we are going to meet that over the next few days. So today we had 30, for tomorrow 28, 31, 30. It doesn't get too much cooler until we get into the first part of next week.
Hello there. It's remaining settled, sunny, dry and very warm this week. In fact, it could turn pretty hot across parts of England and Wales around the middle part of the week, with increasing humidity as well.
Alex is lapping up the sun in Brighton. Lucky Alex. Are we in for a heat wave, albeit a late one?
Well, Mary, it is typical. Just as the kids go back to school, the weather starts to shape up and look like what it should have done over much of the summer. But I wouldn't be surprised if a heat wave is officially declared as we head through the coming days. Today we saw a high of 30.2 degrees Celsius. That was actually in Whitechurch in Wales. But as we head through the coming days, the heat's going to kind of shift and intensify out towards the southeast, with temperatures expected to be at around 31, 32. So that would meet our heat wave threshold. But even here in Brighton, it's been absolutely wonderful today. The temperature has been comfortably sitting in the high 20s. There's been a very welcome breeze, and we've been here for much of the day, and the beach has been pretty busy. Lots of adults, but also quite a few kids that were quite lucky enough to be on inset days today. But of course, they will be heading back to school as we head through. But let's take a look at how it's going to be shaping up. And we can start by taking a look at the air mass chart as we head through. Let's take a look at where this heat is coming from. No surprise, it is heading up from the near continent, and that will continue to be the case. So we're going to have day-on-day heating building, so temperatures could be at around 32 degrees Celsius come the end of the week. Let's actually take a little rundown of the temperatures. You can see how they increase as we head through. So for the time being, the weather is set fair. Let's take a look at the details right now. Well, on the whole, this week is going to be very fine indeed. Plenty of sunshine at times, and for many of us, it will be unbroken. Just bear in mind that UV levels still will be on the high side for this time of year. Well, that's the way the forecast is looking over the coming days. For now, then, Mary, I'm going to leave you with myself and a few hundred people on Brighton Beach enjoying the sunset.
Gorgeous. Alex, thank you.